front of a loud but unmistakably tense crowd. MLB The Show's coverage of the Major League Baseball postseason begins right here. It's the one-game American League Wild Card playoff between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Oakland Athletics.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Boston Red Sox. As John Farrell's guys will line up like this. They'll match up against the breaking ball specialist right-hander A.J. Griffin. Defensively, Oakland will line up like this behind him. Stephen Vogt is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Into the box is the leadoff hitter Shane Victorino, and we are just about set to get this one underway. Foul back. Pitch home to Victorino. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Here's the 1-1 now to Victorino. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
Showing off that curveball early on here, and it's a pitch that he's going to need. And these first couple look like they're breaking pretty good.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. They'll try again 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. That's the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
And this figures to be a very nerve-wracking game. I mean, both of these teams have played hard for 162 games, and now everything rides on just one game. One error, one wild pitch, one double play could be the difference between moving on or going home.
Now here it comes. Dustin Pedroia is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. Now here's the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold on.
Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. David Ortiz will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Still come after him now on 2-0.
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Now the 2-0. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Just underway here in Oakland. Full count offering on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 3-2. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. There you see the starting lineup for Oakland now. On the mound to face these guys, one of the more consistent left-handers around, as you see the numbers there for the former All-Star John Lester. And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. Craig Gentry will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Craig Gentry.
Now he runs up and gets this one down. That's barehanded by Middlebrooks. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
Batting third baseman,
Josh Donaldson will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First offering on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now Lester's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Ready now on 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Brendan Moss would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Once again, the 3-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Napoli will look up and put it away, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. Still scoreless. Mike Napoli leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, number 12, Mike Napoli.
Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
Pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Daniel Nava digs in at the plate. Now the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here he comes on 2-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this is just a nice play right here, ranging up the middle. You can see that he doesn't try to rush things here. He just gathers it, steadies himself just for a brief second to square himself up, and then makes a good throw on target to get his man.
Here's Will Middlebrooks now. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just root one.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 40.
A.J. Pierzynski will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. He's set, now the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
He's set, now the pitch. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Here's Griffin on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes, especially when you're down in the count, you just got to take whatever the pitcher gives you. He's not trying to muscle up on something. He's not even really trying to drive anything. He's just trying to make contact, put the ball in play, and good things wind up happening for him.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
So important here to pick up the first run of the game from scoring position. I guess that's true in any game, but especially in the wild card game. Everything here is just going to get magnified 10 times over. You've got to make these opportunities count.
Bradley waits on the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Here comes the 2-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's going to land foul. Now another 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Brendan Moss will start things off in the bottom of the 2nd.
First baseman, Brandon Moss.
First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Yeah, and you got to figure if he's going to jump the yard here, it's going to have to be to left field, because I don't think they're going to give him anything inside that he can pull.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, here's that 5-pitch sequence once again here on Showtrack. Now, as each of these pitches go by, you'll notice a common theme here. Every one of them on the outer part of the zone. Now, it was pretty clear that they had a good game plan, they stuck to it, and it worked.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
The right fielder does just about everything he can here. You'll see it. This is a great effort as he leaps to come up with this thing, but he just can't reel it in. It's a nice job here by the center fielder backing him up, but this was going to be a triple all the way.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Now here's the first pitch. Very good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Pause, now the pitch. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Under it is Bogaerts, and there are 2 away now.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Stepping in now, Alberto Callaspo, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Here's a 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
With the runner at third, 2 away, I think they're just being awfully careful right now.
Bottom of the second here with no score. The 2-0 now from Lester. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Pierzynski is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 2 full. And we are tied 0-0. Xander Bogaerts will step in here to start their half of the 3rd with the top of the order to follow. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The right fielder, number 18, Shane Victorino.
Shane Victorino will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he misses again, 2-0. Hitters count 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-2 coming. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Here comes the DH now, David Ortiz. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The pitch. Oh, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Now the 1-2 home to Ortiz. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Here's a situation where he just says, shift. What shift? I tell you, you've got to hit a ball awfully, awfully hard to get it through an alignment like that. But he's able to do it here.
Mike Napoli will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Strike him out.
First pitch coming. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Let's go.
The next pitch. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Here comes the 2-0. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Two out with the man at first. Here he comes on 2-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Red Sox strike for a run thanks to the Dustin Pedroia blast. Bottom of the third coming up. Now 1-0 Boston. Derek Norris makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Derek Norris.
First pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. On its way from Lester. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Now Lester deals the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and they can't run it down. Another 2-2 offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stephen Vogt will take his cuts now. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he takes ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Let's 1-0 on the way. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And, you know, they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Here it comes, 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
The 3-1 coming from Lester. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count. But this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing it.
Craig Gentry will be the batter.
Stay out of the double play. Give him the green light.
Here's the first pitch to him. Over toward the line now is Victorino, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball. Comes set. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something else.
Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Runners on first with one down. There's the lefties offering on 1 and 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. The throw to third. And Victorino's not going to get him. He's in safely at third.
Well, for all the line drives being caught out there, you'll take one of these once in a while. Well, I don't know what you call this thing. A little fly ball or a little flare. But you see everybody converging on it and nobody getting there.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 1-0 pitch now. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here comes the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a good idea, 1 and 2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Here's the 2-2 home. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
And the way this inning's gone, his eye had to be lighting up on that pitch, but all he could do was pop it up.
Brandon Moss will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Now here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Ready? Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, that pop-up really helped him out. He's coming back strong now.
Oh, 2 now from Lester. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Big pitch here, 1-2. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Daniel Nava will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Left fielder, Daniel Nava.
And here's the first pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that gets through into right as he starts the inning out here with a leadoff single.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Will Middlebrooks will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around.
Let's go, baby, let's go.
First pitch coming. And a ball 1-0.
What?
1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And just 69 miles an hour on that breaking ball. That's barely moving.
Get the double play.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The tag from LeMahieu, and they got him at second base.
And that pitch is way down in the zone, too. Usually a good location to run on. But he does a great job of getting rid of it quickly behind the plate, and he puts the throw right on the money.
Here comes the 2-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Vogt is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. A.J. Pierzynski will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First offering on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Here's Griffin on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Oh, and he misses it. Around third is Pierzynski on his way to the plate. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, all tied at 1-1. Yoenis Cespedes will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Low for ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. Cespedes out in front here as this is pulled into the seats foul down the left side. 1-1 on the way. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two and one. Here's Lester's offering. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1 coming from Lester. And this is knocked down on the mound. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Pretty dangerous here for a first baseman. This throws high, and it's to the home plate side of the bag. So when he leaves his feet, he's really exposing himself to that runner coming down the line. The overthrow, that was bad enough, but a collision there would have really been bad news.
Jed Lowry will dig in now with a runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher. You feel like you need to make amends on your own, and that can get you into even bigger trouble.
Here's the first offering. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Runner goes for third. And the throw's in fact dropped. It's high, and the tag's going to come too late. He's up to third now with nobody out.
I don't think he's too thrilled with himself behind the plate. It's hard to say for sure, but if he puts this ball in the bag, I think he's got a good shot at getting him at third. Instead, this one's high. He might even be fortunate it's not down the line, and the runner's able to slide in safely.
Now the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. The pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder.
2-2 pitch on the way. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And the more 3-2 counts they can run up on this guy, the better off they're going to be. The quicker you run up that pitch count, the quicker you maybe get this guy out of here.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Or a reaching try as he knocks it down. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
And that's one of those where even if he fields this thing cleanly, he was going to have a tough time squaring those shoulders back up and then throwing all the way across his body. But once it doesn't find the pocket, forget it. It's going to be an infield hit.
Into the box, Alberto Callaspo, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Now Lester's 0-1. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Two now from Lester. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Nava will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
With the 0-2 count, he was really forced to protect the plate, and you can see this ball's not even in the strike zone, but he chases after it anyway, and he lifts this for an easy fly ball.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Runner at first here, one man out. Now the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit foul, as this will find the seats in right. The 1-2. And he struck him out.
Third strikeout for him now. Got him out front a little bit here. He winds up turning this pitch over nicely, and he gets him to swing right through it.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Comes set, now the pitch. Strike two called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with two strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Here comes a 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. So one run here, one hit, one error in the inning, and one man left on base. We played 4 full. The A's lead it 2-1. Xander Bogaerts will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch coming. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. The 3-1 coming. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's the versatile outfielder, Shane Victorino. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike one.
Hey, swing it towards second.
Pitch home to Victorino. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. He's ready now. The pitch in the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 1-2. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. The 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, he'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike one. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Vogt is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Number 34, the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And Ortiz ought to be able to get extra bases out of this. Around third is Bogaerts heading for the plate. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Boy, that's a good job of getting that run right back. He puts a good swing on this ball, and he makes sure that that lead doesn't last long as he ties the game up on the RBI double.
Here's Mike Napoli now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. A run in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the big bat of Big Papi, David Ortiz. Middle of the night at the Coliseum, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Craig Gentry will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, Craig Gentry.
Here's the first offering. Over toward the line now is Victorino, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
Let's analyze this swing on Swing Track. This pitch is away, but you'll see him swing inside the ball and try to pull it. You got to take that the other way.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at ball one. One 0 on the way. Got fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch. Threw him a breaking ball, and it's 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on it.
A 2-1 offering. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
The 3-1. 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Three-two pitch. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances. First pitch coming. Now a big swing here by Donaldson, but he got out in front a bit too much, and that's a foul ball. Pitch on the way. 1-1. So 1-1. Very high, 2-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded foul over near Mike Gallego, the third base coach and pretty good fielder in his day. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. 3-2, here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Brandon Moss will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 1-0. In the air to right center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The A's strand 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. Daniel Nava will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
Daniel Nava.
Now here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. One pitch on the way. In there, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now the 1-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
He's been able to get out when he needs him with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Will Middlebrooks will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Comes the 1-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Pause, now the pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
Definitely a hit and run right there, and he's hoping to find the hole that's vacated by the shortstop covering the base. But once he fails to make contact, it's an easy out down there at second.
Here's the 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. Moss will take this one over to first himself, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down quietly, Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Yoenis Cespedes will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Too low, 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-0 home. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. The 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
This deep into the ball game, you get the feeling that he's not going to keep getting away with pitches like that, especially when they're up in the zone.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Payoff pitch coming. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Edward Mujica will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Edward Mujica.
Jed Lowry will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runners off for second, and he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. The 1-2. Fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. Now a ball hit hard but fouled as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger.
Let's go, guys.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, Finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Standing in now, Alberto Callaspo. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Derek Norris will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Here comes a 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Sean Doolittle is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Sean Doolittle.
Jackie Bradley Jr. would lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
Number 25, Jackie Bradley Jr.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1.
That's the pitch that's so hard to lay off. It looks pretty good coming in, but he breaks off his swing just in time.
Bradley waits on the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
You sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either, it's moving.
There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Xander Bogaerts will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. And here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here it comes. ball one.
Come on, I'll be a strike there, Off.
Ready now on 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Ready with the 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Now the 3-1 home. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The right fielder, number 18, Shane Victorino.
Shane Victorino will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Set him down now.
Pitch home to Victorino. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Yeah, I think this was going to be a stolen base anyway. But you can see here in show motion, he looks like he's caught off guard behind the plate to begin with. And then he sort of fumbles the exchange from glove to hand. And at that point, just forget about it.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. And that is swung on and missed by Victorino as he can't connect, and there are 2 gone now.
You got the go-ahead run in scoring position in this situation, and you come up with a huge strikeout like that. You're pumping your fist. Your intensity is a little bit higher. This guy is focused in right now and very happy with his results.
Dustin Pedroia will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
Hey, keep him right there.
First offering on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. The 1-0. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. The 1-1 home. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Boom is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score remains 2-2. Stephen Vogt will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Right fielder, Stephen Vogt.
Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball 1. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
The next pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat right there. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls the strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's Craig Gentry. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
From the belt, the pitch. And there's ball 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Now the 2-1. Runner goes for second. Hit and run on there, but this is chopped foul at the plate, so he'll be forced to return. 2-2. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
And here's where you really need to take a deep breath and throw your best pitch out there. In a game like this, you can't afford to lose this guy and put runners on first and second with nobody out.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Another payoff pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this is foul for the first strike.
Get the inning alive, guys.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set, now the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
So 1-2 with one away. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. Started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Now the relay home. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
right there knows exactly what I'm going to say. That's what happens when you walk the lead-off guy. I don't know what the exact percentage is, but it feels like 98, 99% of the time he comes around to score, and he does so here on the RBI triple.
Junichi Tazawa will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
I don't think he's going to want to throw that pitch in that same location again ever in his life to this guy.
1 out and a runner on third. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the forkball, and he's deep in the hole 0-2. Any surprise they're attacking him like this? Those are 2 good pitches.
No, I think that's the way this guy operates. He won't back down out there, nor should he.
As a look, now the pitch. Now a forkball, and he takes a cold third strike, and that'll be out number 2.
Just a costly strike out there. I mean, you've got the infield in. All sorts of ways to drive that runner in from third, but he can't take advantage of any of them. Now, that'll back the infield up with 2 away, and their chances here just got a whole lot slimmer.
Brandon Moss will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
You can do it.
First pitch coming. Now here's a swing by Moss as he gets a hold of this one high and deep out to right field. Drifting back on it is Victorino, but he'll have no shot at this one. This ball is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
When you're pitching this deep into a ball game and give up a home run like that, you got to be kicking yourself. There's no way that you can give up those kind of home runs. You've got to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And now a pitch on the way. This ball will be chopped foul.
Don't whip here.
The pitch. This ball's grounded foul. Here comes another 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another good inning for the A's. Maybe the best fans in baseball right there, and they're loving it at the 5 and dime. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Glenn Perkins will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8. David Ortiz will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Poppy awaiting the 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Now the 1-2 home to Ortiz. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And a good battle brewing as Ortiz lays off. It's full 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
3-2, here it is. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Mike Napoli will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a one-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Chopper foul. One on the way. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And you know the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Daniel Nava will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
Here's a 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Fire burning hot, the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses, ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. It's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Ryan Cook will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Will Middlebrooks will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out.
Come on now.
Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game.
Hit the ground ball.
Pause, now the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
And gotten his pitching big time right there.
He's ready, now the pitch. Way outside, 1-2.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one, too.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. On 2-2 now, you got to come up with your best pitch right here because this is a definite strikeout situation.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Deep breath. Now the 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's pulled 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Here's the full count offering. And this will be fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he takes a called third strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with one out in the inning now.
Well, this is definitely a rough spot to get thrown into a ball game. Bases loaded, nobody out, but he's up to the task here and gets a huge first out here on the strikeout.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pierzynski, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And now you can go for 2 up the middle here with 1 away. It's a little riskier, but it is an option.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. He waits, now the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Put him away.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch taken there by Pierzynski, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run. But you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and he belts one high and deep to right center. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll get one back with the sac fly as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
Now, I'll tell you what, guys, he did not miss a grand slam by a whole lot. He'll wind up getting the sacrifice fly in the RBI, but you see just how close this ball came to getting out of here.
Aaron Ramirez will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 13, Aaron Ramirez.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8.
Let's go. Shut this guy down. Go!
Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Bradley waits on the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Now the 2-0 home. Here's a fly ball heading for the alley. Outfielders give chase, but they're not going to get there. It's down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. A huge job to come through there, and this ball game is tied here late.
Well, this game's seen a little bit of everything, but that's a big at-bat here in the final few innings. That's going to get home 2 runs, and this game's all tied up.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. But one thing he's shown so far, not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
That one's going to hurt. No doubt about it. I can tell you one thing, though. He won't give that pitcher any satisfaction by rubbing it.
Eric O'Flaherty will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Shane Victorino will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
First pitch coming. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Comes set, now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Shut him down right here.
Here's the 1-1 now to Victorino. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. Big pitch here, 1-2. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and 2 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied 5-5. Aaron Ramirez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 13.
Craig Breslow is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 32, Craig Breslow.
Jed Lowry will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. One 0 on the way. That misses. 2-0.
Yeah, it looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
On the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
The 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Here he comes on 3-1. Line hard into left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our two starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Alberto Callaspo will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Yeah, well, that's, I guess, what you'd call a rule book strike. Technically, that's in the strike zone, but it's a call that most pitchers don't get nowadays.
One 0 pitch now. Up top, it's 2-0. One out, nobody on. Now the 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Two-one. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Derek Norris will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
The 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-2. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. This ball game still tied 5-all. Dustin Pedroia will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, You're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lowry is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop-out.
David Ortiz will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Bases are empty, one man out. And the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off. Ready on 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Now the 3-1. Good call on that 3-1 sinker, and it's full now, 3-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Now a ball hit hard toward first, and this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Hey, double him up!
Here's Mike Napoli now. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1.
He's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
The 0-1. And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2.
Oh, he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in a matter of about 5 feet.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting it.
In now, Aaron Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
The 1-0. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. This is foul right side. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this is lined right back up the middle. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. And we are all tied 5-5. Stephen Vogt is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the ninth.
Right fielder, Stephen Vogt.
And here's the first pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Here's Craig Gentry. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. One out, nobody on. Now here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
DJ LeMahieu will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Two out, nobody on. The 3-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Josh Donaldson will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Here comes the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. The 1-1 pitch. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Come on!
Another try at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
There's one coming down the middle.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. Eric Sogard will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Brandon Moss will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first pitch. Now, fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
The 1-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Deep breath time out there on the mound now. And this crowd, well, they're definitely making things tough on him out there.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. Around third and being waved on home. And the dream will live on as they have won the wild card game in walk-off style.
Well, I really think that having home field advantage here made a huge difference. And these guys are going to wind up surviving this one-game wild card playoff. So now it's down to the division series where they're going to come into that game with just a little bit of momentum.
Handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So for Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. We're just getting started, folks. You've been watching the American League Wildcard Game on MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 7 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.